Hello there. Happy happy Zinc anniversary. Uh, Here I am on the AT somewhere between uh, Devil's Fork Gap and Sam's Gap. And please forgive me for not making eye contact with you. I have to make eye contact with the trail. Let me see. Yeah, let me get this thing oriented. So I used like this tripod with a Velcro strap to attach my phone to my hiking stick. And let's see, I'm trying to find an angle that's complementary. Easier said than done. So happy Zinc anniversary. And I'm going to increase the exposure on my face a little bit. Whoop. There, it's better. The wood is kind of burning bright. But yeah, so, whoa, I have to look at the ground. Last night I stayed at the place called Nature's Inn, which is kind of a hostel for grown-ups. Very nice hostel. Not too much partying, very clean and well cared for and well stocked and spacious. And so it was kind of nice because I was out of the rain. The big thunderstorm this morning, and so today I'm going to stay there again tonight. I'm doing a slack pack, just an 8.3 mile slack pack, and in this very pretty woods. Let's do a 360 with me in the center of it, and I'll do another 360, and I will reduce the exposure so I'm a silhouette. You can see the woods. There it is. Let me see if I can even get myself out of the picture. Now what's it doing? Now it's like everything is too dark. There. Okay. So I'm going to turn this around and face it out. I'm going to do a 360. So you can see all the leaves are coming in. It is May 9th, 2023, our 30th anniversary. And I'm sorry that we can't be together for it. But here I am, way up here, right on the border between, we're right smack on the border between Tennessee and North Carolina. So, and actually this section of the trail is kind of funny. We're actually walking south here. The AT doesn't always go north. So, anyway, what's to say? I saw a snail this morning, and it was the only thing I passed today that was moving. And I saw some kind of poofy, rotund little rodent things that were too big to be mice, and they were very roly-poly, and I only saw them for a few seconds as they scurried for cover. And what else today? Just a pretty spring woods, kind of it kind of makes me feel nostalgic for those springs when I was a little kid and spring just felt so wonderful. And yeah, it is a perfect spring day after the big rainstorm we had last night. Lots of thunder and lightning striking within a mile of the hostel. And yeah, so yesterday was the day when I I had a unplanned 0 day. That was when I went to Irwin and got my crown glued back in and got my eyes checked and went to a little cafe called Steel Rails that was all packed with hikers and locals. And Irwin's actually a nice little town. And then the night before that, the night I went into Irwin, like it was kind of like an emergency situation because of the tooth, and also my phone. I ran my phone out of charge by listening to too much Gordon Lightfoot the night before, and ran the battery down. And it turns out that my charging brick has kind of seen better days, and it isn't really doing the job anymore. Let's see here. Hello. No. Increase the exposure a little bit. Yeah, so it isn't really doing the job anymore, and ran out of charge, and also the day that I ran out of charge was like a really hard day of hiking, and there was bad information far out about a water source. Turned out there was no water source, and I ended up for the first time ever, even including the Continental Divide Trail, running out of water. And it wasn't like dangerous, but it was kind of unpleasant. And I ended up going down to some like sketchy water source that like wasn't very easy to get to. Had a drink, and then finally got to some good water. And then let's see, so when I got to the good water, I filled up my CNOC, which holds 2 liters. It's a bladder, and put that in my pack. But and it was like water straight out of the ground, which you don't have to filter. So, but the last water that had been the CNOC hadn't been straight out of the ground, so I had to give it a good rinse. And when I was done rinsing it, the little orange collar that holds the cap onto the like the neck of the CNOC, like that kind of got a little bit jammed into the thread, and I thought, it doesn't matter. Oh my God, whoa, check this out. I just like came upon this totally by surprise. Look at this. Wow, look at that. Whoa, what a view. Whoa. I don't think I can zoom in on this. With this, here, let me get myself in the view. I cannot, since I'm doing like the lens on the front of the phone, I can't zoom in on it, but it's just like this gorgeous view. Just like, and or like was in the woods, and then like suddenly, boom, out you come into this wide open view here. Just goes on and on forever. Let's see, maybe I can find a place down here where there aren't like little shrubby things in front. Wow. It's so exciting to see a view because you spend so much time like in the woods that you forget the mountains are out there. And let me just I think maybe the focus, let me change, all right, I see. All right, now here maybe you can see it better now because I had it focused all on me. So now I've let the focus go to where it wants. So there it is. There's like, if you look in that direction, it looks like there's like a human habitation there in that little gap there with the double behind it. Then over there it looks like there's some human habitation. And then there's this far ridge with some clouds hanging down below the sight line from where I am to the top of that far ridge. Each ridge farther back is a kind of a paler shade of blue because there's literally sky in between us and them. Oh, there goes a bird. So, all right. Oh, some hikers are coming. Can you go like on this side?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Dude, happy trails.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, Wow. Anyway, hang on. All right. So to get that picture, I had to go back and leave my pole. Go back and get my pole. Where did I leave that thing? So so like other hikers pass me, there's like the AT is like really crowded. There are a lot of people hiking the AT this year, and I can't really, you know, well, okay, let me like back up. So I can find like really great places to camp where I'm by myself in nature, but you know, at the shelters and the tent sites and the towns, there's just like hordes of hikers, and I hike way slower than the average hiker, so I get passed a bunch of times every day, which doesn't make me feel very good. But on the other hand, I'm very kind of consistent and well organized, and I keep plugging along, and I'm making progress. So anyhow, well, Janet, love you, miss you. Happy 30th anniversary. So now I'm going to call you on the phone. I recorded this because I wanted to have a memory that was recorded, but I'm also going to call you on the phone. So talk to you soon.